Ah, where am I? Oh, there I am. Good now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name is Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and welcome to some unscheduled Minecraft, because I got alerted, via the arcane information that is, I guess the joint server we're all in for this, the Fancraft server, that someone has been playing pranks on me. There is japery afoot at the church. And after I heard that, I had to kind of set up a little extra guerrilla stream here. Probably not going to be a huge one, maybe like, you know, just an hour and a bit or something. Because I do have other things I still need to do this evening. But I couldn't let an opportunity like that, like, you know, slide by. Or perhaps a slight go uncontested, shall we say. So, I have not logged onto the server yet. I do not know what's going to happen, as you can probably see here. I'm not sure if I should, like, disable stuff while I'm actually loading in. Or at least do we get to the part where we're loading in? Yeah, in fact, hold on. Give me a second here. Just while I get in. There we go. Join server, and then back on. Oh, hang on. Right, we're in. Okay. So. This is, Stinky? What? Where did that come from, Spear? But all the same to you. Damn, I'm getting called Mad Stinky. Guy, I'm not that stinky. Oh, Stinky's oh, I see. People are calling each other Stinky. Oh. But, yeah. Okay, so I've loaded in. This roof bit still looks the same. So that's nice that no one's messed with that, I guess. Oh. We're getting frames. We're getting frames? Okay. Do let me know if the audio's alright, by the way. I think my PC might need a second to, like, wake up here. Okay, the stained glass is almost the same. Have I? Oh, no. Oh, no, I think I'm beginning to see what's happened. I was like, has someone edited the stained glass? It's like, nope, it's still fine. What on earth? The church has been moved to the savannah. Clearly this is what's happened. I'm now in the jungle. I've been taken off the mountain. Someone has thrown me in the middle of the jungle. Oh dear God. Oh dear Christ. Hold on, I need a better view of this. I mean, have I not got an elytra on me, actually? I mean, we could maybe use that in a bit, but let me just climb up first. It was Nox. I will start war crimes, I swear to God. See if I can do some detective work on this. Okay, so. Get up to my bell. It does actually ring whenever it goes from day to night or vice versa. So, oh Christ, that's a lot of bamboo. Poor what's his name? Jeremy? It's actually been so long I've forgotten my guess name. I'm pretty sure it's Jeremy. Poor Jeremy over there is like, oh, he's caught on them. Oh, this is so much bamboo. Oh boy, okay. Well, you know what? I guess I have no shortage of it for scaffolding now. Although not, I think I was lacking bamboo anyway. I was lacking, string, but... Oh, Jesus, that's all bamboo! Oh, God! Well, I think I know, what our first part of our stream might be doing. I'm gonna actually not have enough inventory space for this. Oh. Boy. Hold on, let's get some aerial shots of this. Holy... Right. Okay, so we're looking fine, I'm looking fine. Oh, dear God. Well, you know what? It's a good thing we're a Church of the Goddamn Axe. Because we're gonna need one here. Like... It really is everywhere. I've got to commend whoever did it on the thoroughness, I guess, with which all this has happened, because... Oh, Lord. That's a lot. And I don't, like... Someone had to go around and plant every single one of these, as far as I'm concerned, unless bamboo, like, propagates naturally. Oh, hi! Hi there, Spear. That's why you were lagging. Yeah. Well, am I to assume this is your handiwork? So much like... Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was on the way in. Oh my god, it's... You've turned the church into like a jungle temple. God. And even with all that gone, we still can't get rid of the bloody traders. Is this a maze now? Is that what this is? It's a bamboo maze? A stinky... Nice bamboo church, Nox. Well, there's something you've definitely done, Nox, clearly, because no one would lie on the internet and post a false name. Right next to my quotes. It's not my fault. Okay, it wasn't me, yeah. It's not my fault is critically different to I didn't do it. It's over, I'm starting war crimes. No, okay, so we have two people who say it wasn't them. Interesting. Now, having not been on the server for a little while, I'm not entirely sure who would have access to this much bamboo. I guess we'd have to look at who's closer. Bang was involved. There's accomplices now. Ah, okay, okay. Right. Interesting. So what I'm going to gather from this, just as a baseline hypothesis here, is that this was a Spear and Fang and possibly other accomplices who have been hitherto not named club type thing. And Nox witnessed it from over there and just kind of decided to let bygones be bygones. That's the portrait of the crime. And I wasn't involved in doing Jess's base as well. Oh. I got a... I'm going to assume that it's meant to be castle to work on. I have no time to do stuff like that. Oh, Spear has slightly buggered up the elytra, I guess. Right, well. Let's get to work, shall we? We've got a... Oh, no, I'm at the... Oh, you're at the mending village. Oh, wow, yeah, that is quite far away without an elytra. Damn. That sucks. This is actually going to take me so long to take down on stream. Oh, God. Well, you know what? I'll clear up a little bit of this. Maybe just, like, the bit out here to free, young Jeffrey. And then, there we go. Warp planks. That's what we want. Also, if you need string, you can take some from my, creeper farm. Oh, I guess it also does spiders then. But, noted. Thank you. I could well use that. You know, weirdly, all of this bamboo and that would have been nicer before I started building the church. Yeah. This is definitely getting spun into an epic of some sort. Or a possible parable for the Church of the Axe when we start doing sermons, which should be soon, I'm hoping. Oh, God. I've just realized how much laggier this is going to make everything. Well, you know what? I hope everyone's ready for some 3 FPS Minecraft. Oh... Because I do not have the inventory space to pick this up. It does feel like a waste of resources. You know, maybe I can just dump my current inventory in a chest. He says. Rather hopefully. Keep my fireworks, my elytra on me, but then everything else I can dump just to try and reduce the amount of lag. There we are. I already have, God, so much scaffolding as well, as it turns out. God, there's so much! Yes, because I got a bit wrong. I just wonder how you filter out creepers from everything else. I guess it's but cats, I guess? You have a cat sitting there and the creepers move away from it, but nothing else cares. Oh, my lord. Oh, it's all down the side of the hill as well. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh. Oh, this is the bit that's going to really kill me, getting these bits on the side of the hill. But how long did it take someone to do this? Whoever did it... Yeah, slight pat on the back there, potentially, Spear. But whoever did a really good job. They were thorough with this. You know, I've got to... As rustled as my jimmies are, I've got to admire the craftsmanship. Main thing is it works. True, it does work. Oh, God. Let's get rid of all this stuff down here. I'm not going to do all of it, like I say. I think I'm not going to just have an hour-long stream where I sit here chopping bamboo. I don't think that's going to be... well, I say that. No, I'm not going to do all of it. No, I'm not going to subject everyone to that. I'm going to clean up a bit. And then we're going to do the other thing I wanted to come on and kind of briefly do today. Which is learn how to make candles. And lecterns. Oh my god. Jesus. Can I put bamboo in flower pots? I feel like it would now be funny to have them dotted about the church, and if anyone asks, like, why the churches are all just, like, so covered in bamboo, it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Oh my god, it's everywhere! Ah! Every time I think, yeah, okay, I've done a good chunk there, I just turn around and there's more of it! Yes, you can. Excellent. Dear Lord. Right, okay, so my current prime suspects are Spear and Fang, and we have Nox as a potential, like, bystander slash, like, accessory, I guess. Accessory to bamboozling, which is what this is. I have been bamboozled. It's the official name for this crime. Oh, right. Okay, let's give Jeremy a bit more space. At least it's not in the sheep pen. Thank God for that. I'm an accessory. Yeah, there you are. You might not have done it, but you definitely knew about it in some regard. Potentially while it was occurring. Ugh. Oh my god, it's getting so laggy. I kind of want to just keep going to just keep dropping the frame rate because I think that's funny. Like, does it make for good streaming content? I mean, like, probably not, but also, have you ever seen this much fucking bamboo in one place? I know I haven't. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. I noticed that when I was flying to the village and lagged, almost dying. Yeah, and people wonder why, my nether portal's breaking. Just like, yeah, you come in and you get hit with the fucking bamboo zip bomb. Like, Christ. Oh. Just fucking welcome to the jungle, kid. Hope your PC can handle this. Oh, okay, right. There's a little section we need to do here still, and then... Is that good headway at all? Is that... am I, like, even vaguely almost nearly there? God, it's lagging so hard I'm occasionally seeing through the mountain. I'm gaining the vision of the lumberjack from cutting down this much stuff. I'm suffering. You're suffering! You're suffering! I'm suffering! God damn it. God, this is a really thorough job as well. Oh, right. How close, like, okay. Let's cut away this bit from near the sheep pen. And then let's just take a sec to, like, step back and assess how bad the damage is on, like, the rest of it. Because this is a good chunk out, at least. It's like 0.1%. Don't say that. No. No, please. Oh, God. Okay. I see. Well, if devious mischief be afoot, I, as a member of the Holy Church, would never, obviously, I would never do something like retaliate. And, you know, do something equally heinous or something. I simply wouldn't do that. Oh, there goes Spear again. Back to the mending village with you. Oh, there is a zombie. Who, honestly, kind of cheating because he's unaffected by the lag. Right, there's a couple in front. That's fine. They're a bit more sparse out here. I was almost home. Ah, that does actually suck. Because it's a hell of a walk. Okay, go. Right. Moving on there, anyway. Okay, at least it's not down this side of the mountain. I think I would actually flip out if it was, like, on the slopes. Because being on the flat ground is, like, one thing. And it's like, you know, sure, I can... Actually, hold on. I'm going to go and just double check another thing as well once I've got these few, like, stragglers out here. God, my mountain. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've looked at this side. Ah, pain. Right, hang on. We've got to... Here we go. I think we can cut this back a little bit more here. And I've got to not fall into the Minecraft trap, which is just holding left click on blocks is very cathartic. Also, thank God I got a netherite axe, I'm going to point out. Like, I think the durability here might actually come into play. Like, because this is so much shit to chop down. This is so much shit to chop down. You know, a couple of stragglers over here. Although I'm going very outside the kind of zone I'd need to here. But it also gives a little bit of time for the stuff around the front to, like, despawn. So it's kind of necessary. Oh, welcome back to 2 FPS fucking Minecraft in a minute. Once we get around here. Oh, God, that's so much bamboo. That is so much bamboo. Okay. Right. Maybe. Let's just double check in here. Okay, nothing seems to have happened in here. That's good. That's very good. Have we got any spare chests? We have an spare chest, apparently. He would. Yes, but we need to drop off some bamboo for it. Ooh. Hang on. Let's make another 3 chests. It's desperate times call for desperate measures. Here. There we go. And then back up out the hovel. Let's put down some of these and let's just... God, I don't even know anymore. I guess we can have some chests of bamboo here now. Oh, Takashi! Welcome on in! Thank you very much for raiding! Utter chaos. Oh, and Grimsley! Oh, thank you both very much. Yeah, I have not yet filled the bamboo chests with bamboo. Oh, you also helped me pick some up. Thank you, Spear. That's much appreciated. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you are doing very well. I am currently in a special circle of hell. Because what is this? Someone has covered my entire base in bamboo. And, dear sweet lord. But yeah, I hope you, you and Grimsley both had wonderful streams. Thank you very much for raiding in. For those of you who are new to seeing me here, good now to you. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name's Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade. And I normally do fighting games and a little bit of variety stuff on the side. Which included this Minecraft server. However, I got called on, like, because there's like, hey, there's something about, you know, on your nice church you've built that you might want to look at here. And I spawn inside the church, and I look out the windows, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. There's like a bit of bamboo there. And then, as you can probably see by the amount of bamboo that's everywhere, there was bamboo covering this entire mountain. Courtesy of Fang and Spear. Mostly Spear's idea, mostly Fang's doing. Aha! What do you have to say to that, Spear? Oh, we got more chests, thank you. Slander. I will remember this. Also, I gotta say, that's a very concerning tech. Oh no, I wonder who did that in chat. That's made me raise an eyebrow, perhaps. Like, yeah, I wonder. Also, it's been a while. I hope you've been doing alright. I have been doing very well, actually, Volfex. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I hope you are doing, just splendidly as well. Oh, okay. We're gonna see if we can reclaim the church from the bleeding jungle, because I'm calling this the Great Bamboozling. Because it feels like an apt name for this. Like this nonsense that's going on here. I have not been able to visit your stream since the Ender Dragon raid. That's fine. Like I say, you know. It's totally cool. people will be busy, or people, you know, have other shit to do. That's fine. And there's a wee thing we'd like to talk about in regards to that. In regards to the Ender Dragon raid. Oh, okay, yeah, shoot. I mean, I'm here and I'm available to talk. Unless you want to do it in, like, the, like, Bang server or something. Your stream, actually. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, go for it, Volfex. You've been streaming in 1440p for a long while. Probably? It's honestly been, like, a while since I faffed around with the settings in there. But yeah, I think that's the resolution I'm on, 'cause it's the same, as my monitors. So how do I put it this way? Wait, are you going to tell me this is what's causing my audio issues or something? Are you about to, like, actually drop a blean? There's 2 problems regarding that. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm being sent to streamer school here, but I mean, hell, lay it on me. I'm gonna be honest though. The way you started phrasing this, it sounded like I was being sent to the head teacher's office because I was in big trouble. I was like, oh god, what have I done? Like, hey, remember that stream you did? Yeah, you did something really bad on that. I was like, oh god. The anxiety. Oh. But yeah, no, if it's an issue relating to the stream settings, then yeah, sure, if there's ways I can do things better, then yeah, lay them on me. Oh. While I guess while we're chatting here, it's a good opportunity to get rid of more of this. Oh. I can almost see the farm now. I know how I said I wasn't going to do all this. I think with Spear helping me on the other end, maybe I can. Ugh. There we go. Da-da. Go. 1, Twitch's transcriptions to the screams. Basic words, it's the option for adjusting your resolution quality from 160p to max. Okay, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down so far. Is it gonna be something weird and cursed, like Twitch doesn't support like that natively, so it just defaults to like 480p or something silly? It doesn't just give you like, okay, well here's the next lowest one. Because the other thing is with me multi-streaming is that I'm not sure how it works on the YouTube end, but I'm pretty sure you can get like 1440p there. So for the purposes of putting the VODs up in like a decent quality, which is, and by putting the VODs up, I mean streaming to YouTube and leaving them there. You know, I don't mind having kind of that sort of, oh god, we're back to these hilly bits again. While Twitch partners get a guaranteed privilege, everyone else will only randomly get that option. At least you're never gonna run out of bamboo. Yeah. Do you know what the ironic thing about this is, Tech? All of this bamboo would have been really helpful when I needed scaffolding to build the church. We've kind of put the cart before the horse here. Oh, Lord Almighty. So much fucking bamboo. I don't know why I'm keeping all of it as well. Oh, there's a copper chest here. Okay. Neat. Right, how are we looking? I've almost got the back side sorted out. That's my stuff. Oh, yeah, fair enough. So for most of the streams after the Ender Dragon fight, I don't think your stream managed to snatch the transcription service. Which leads me to the second part. Okay. I'm still feeling like I'm in the head teacher's office somewhat here, but... Okay. Almost digging this out. And then, like I say, I think the plan after this, I kind of briefly brought it up earlier, but I'm not sure the raiders know is that I want to do a little bit more of the interior decorating. It's probably just going to be a little bit of a shorter stream from me. I wanted to see what had gone on at the church, essentially. And then do, like, maybe a little bit of some interior decorating, because I haven't got around to doing that. Well, 1440p quality is only allowed for certain regions of the world. Oh. Oh, so this thing where we had some people being, like, unable to watch the stream. That was because it kept randoming them as, like, 1440p quality, and then was like, hold on, you can't have that. Oh, so I've been streaming on Twitch and I've just been having people get, like, randomly blocked because I'm streaming in 1440p. That's maybe the stupidest thing I've ever heard Twitch do. What the fuck? Because I haven't had anyone complain about that recently. It equals many people, including me, weren't able to watch your stream. Well. Piss and balls. Okay. Interesting. And despite finding you an immensely chill guy, I wanted to stick around more because, oh, well, first off, thank you very much for that. That's very cool. And also, thank you very much for letting me know. So yes, dick and balls. I couldn't have put it better myself. That's super interesting to know, though, because like I say, I had no idea. I think I have tried to look at my own stream in like an incognito tab a couple of times, and it's done that. And I've been like, oh, I guess Twitch is being weird today. I just kind of moved on with it. I had no idea it was because I was streaming in 1440p. Right. Okay. So, ways I can work around that. I can see if there's a way that Restream will let me stream to YouTube in, like, 1440p and Twitch in a different one. I'm not sure. It might be an OBS encoding issue, to be fair. Because I have to essentially run two different streams at once, opposed to one stream to two different places. Unless there's, like, an inbuilt thing in Restream where I can get that to repeat to Twitch from 1440p to, like, whatever, and just play it, like, as a video file, maybe? Potential avenue of exploration there. Or I knock everything down to... If I stream in 1080p, is that fine? Or is it, like... Now, I'm no expert in the tech setting part, but from what I know, you can actually adjust it somewhere, I think. No, that's fine. Oh. I imagine this is so much worse than placing all the bamboo. Well, yeah, because I guess if you're placing the bamboo, you just kind of, like, run around holding right-click. What I want to know is who, like... You've got to imagine, obviously, we're getting, like, basically 64 times as much as the person who did this had. Someone must have come here with at least a full inventory of bamboo and just held right-click. Like, this is so much. But a wee suggestion, if it's alright, please set it to 720p. You know what? I will look into that. For future streams. Yeah, but thank you very much for letting me know, Volfex, because I had no idea I was, like, getting randomly blocked. Or, like, I was randomly blocking people. That's so stupid, though. That's just, like, if people aren't partner, give them the quality option to turn it down to a lower quality. Don't just say, nah, you can't do it. Like, what? That's ridiculous. Huh. Well. Most of us here come from parts of the world where the bandwidth isn't exactly human rights, to say the least. That's fair enough, yeah. It's still wild to me that Twitch doesn't let you pick, you know, like 360p or whatever, you know, if that's as much as your bandwidth can allow. Like, I feel like it's an issue on, you know, that's a huge issue on Twitch's end, that, like, it can block people from my streams, and it doesn't even, like, I had no idea. I assumed that was kind of just my viewership, but there's actually, you know, maybe a bit significantly larger, you know, community of cool and groovy people who want to join in on the Twitch end of things, and just can't. So, like, I think the couple of times I have noticed it and people put it in chat, I've had to, I've had to shepherd people over to YouTube. But yeah, I guess I will look into settings for that. That might be my project, well, might be a project for later this evening. And yeah, I would, yeah, I once again thank you for letting me know. Oh, that is so wild. Okay, this must be, like, I'm thinking though, this must be a solved problem somewhere. I just need to do a bit of Googling. There's no way people are, like... I mean, I don't know. It did fly under the radar for me, but yeah. For us, even if we watch Teams on 1080, if we get caught by the transcription, we'll be watching a glorified version of Microsoft PowerPoint Demon Edition. Oh. Ooh. Right. Huh. And as a mod for when those situations happen... Okay, okay. Right, I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can knock the Twitch streams down to 720, I guess. Wee bit of a pickle would be the correct term for it. Indeed. Yeah. When you can't really know what's going on in the stream, I guess that would be a fairly significant... I mean, luckily, you're basically watching a 2 FPS slideshow at the minute anyway, because of the sheer amount of fecking bamboo that's about. Oh god, it keeps growing. It keeps growing! There we go. I think we've almost dug it out. We're getting there. Okay, right, so... things I need to do after this stream then. Potentially to look into... I guess maybe tomorrow I can look into this. Is work out how to encode things so I can still stream to YouTube in 1440p. But I can, like, bump it down for Twitch. To, like, 720p. I need, like, I need, like, a transformer of some kind. Is the closest thing I can, like, think of to it. If such a thing exists. Or maybe I should go and faff around my restream settings and, like... see what's occurring there. But yeah, that is so wild to me. But like... yeah, I guess that's a thing that can happen. Right, there we go. Go. Are we done? I think we might be done. If we look back at the front, and assume we haven't missed anything there. Oh, thank the Lord. We're bamboo free again, everyone. We did it. We have unbamboozled ourselves. The church is back to its regular old glory. Thank you, Spear, for the help in taking all that bamboo down. It's much appreciated. And being honest, though, I'm just glad to see the bamboo instead of getting slapped with error code 3000. The stream tries to force me to watch 1440p when my region isn't allowed to watch 1440p. Yeah, so, like, it forces the highest, like, rate, then. That's still so strange to me, like, as a concept. We can make blocks of bamboo. That would have been a smarter thing to do. Oops. Why not just make blocks of bamboo? Go. So much better. And I can turn this back into... oh, I can turn this into bamboo planks. I see. You can't turn it back into normal bamboo. That's interesting. Well, that's fine. We've got 3 double chests full of, like, regular bamboo. But yeah, okay. Oh, well. Mischief managed, I suppose. The church is back to its kind of once former glory. You know, I've just noticed this back bit. I never finished that off, did I? It's meant to be like a window or something there. I suppose just a stone wall. Or even maybe just like a bit of crenellation across the top would be nice. No, not crenellation. That's the things on castles. But like, yeah, something at the top there is needed. That looks unfinished. Now that I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. Oh god, there's still so much bamboo. Never mind, we didn't finish it. It's still growing. Be gone. Foul beast. Resolution bullcrap aside, indeed, yeah, like I say, I will endeavour to try and find a way to fix that for next stream. Because I, again, had literally no idea that people were having issues with that and like, it wasn't being resolved by just changing the quality down. That's crazy. Really is. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually got just enough inventory space to make 3 blocks of bamboo each time. Alright, I'm gonna raid and runs. Have a great stream. Be safe and have fun. Indeed, Grimsley. And thank you very much for raiding in. Very good bamboo farm you have. Had. Had is the operative term. I no longer wish to have it. It's in a state of past tense. Oh. Oh, take care, you two. Yeah. Yep, take care, everyone who is piecing out. And thank you, early day tomorrow, no TikTok for too long. I can see you on Discord. Oh, there is a baby zombie. I mean, I tried. I was on my way. I just don't have my bow on me, otherwise I would have sniped it. Oh, that is a crusty elytra. Oh no. Yep, back to the mending village with ye. Actually, to make this a little easier, shall I... If you're at the mending village, let me sleep, spear, and then... There we are. Hopefully you can, it won't be raining and at night when you, get back there. What on earth was that noise to my right? Hello? Okay. Well, there we are. At least Spear should have a slightly easier run back. Well, that was certainly a thing to come back to. I didn't expect to have to deal with the jungle temple. A couple of wildflowers down. Why not? Okay. All right, then. So, the other thing I did want to do on tonight's stream, like I say, it's probably just going to be quick little things. We've got our interior here, and this is the interior is kind of what... There's a bit, obviously, I want to work out at the back up there. Maybe we do put a window in, but just like a regular window. Just to give the thing some structure. Like, how... Also, how do I get up? There's, like, some stairs somewhere, right? No? Did I not include stairs? How the fuck do I get up there, actually? How are the sermons over there? Well, there's still a couple of little things we've got to work on. Like, we're going to get a proper altar here instead of some scaffolding. I want to spend the rest of the stream working out how to make candles, because I need bees for that or something. It's not something I've done before. And decide on some more of the interior decorations. But once those final steps are ready, I do want to come on, and apparently I need to marry several people on this stream. Or in my church, I should say. It might be on their streams, depending on, you know, what time people are available. But yeah, the sermons are ready to go. Me and Tech. Yeah, you and Tech, Fang and Jess. I think that's our like, main lot for the minute. Be like a double date, but it's a double wedding. Or something. I guess we can figure that out. Nox needs a husband. Nox, Spear's calling you out. Apparently. Oh. So, if I go and look for, if I can even see the recipe yet. Candle, right. Oh, we can have different colored candles. We need honeycomb and string. Now, is honeycomb a thing we can craft? No. Where the feck do we get honeycomb from? Let me go have a look. It's probably not... I hope it's not too bad yet. By using shears on a full beehive or bee nest, ideally with a lit campfire underneath it to avoid angering the bees. I see. You know what? I wouldn't have guessed that. We think though, Artorius, if I can tweak the arrangement a little bit, if it isn't too rude. Is it alright if you marry Fang and Jess together first for Tech and Spear? Yeah, I mean, it's Fang's server. I don't mind if she gets the first, this is purely for lore writing purposes. Ah, I see. In which case, yeah, sure. Also, you know, it's Fang's, Fang and Jess's server. They're, like, running it, so Makes sense that they get the first honors. Okay, have we got any shears anywhere? Or a lit campfire? How do we even make a campfire again? We need coal, 3 stripped logs, and 3 sticks. Okay, that's doable. I'm also almost out of food as well. Oh, God. Okay, well, our 3 sticks are there. Stripped logs we can get from these 3. And we need a single coal. And also, like I say, some food, which I'm going to hope is down here. If not, oh no. There's that one drowned, I swear, has been there and has just not despawned like every single stream. He's a real trooper, that lad. I think because he's holding a bone, maybe he counts as like a special mob and won't despawn. But it's funny all the same. Please tell me I put some food in here. Did I not? Oh, I'm starting to get the horrible feeling I didn't. Oh. I'm surprised I don't have any on me. Maybe when I did that inventory dump earlier, I dumped a bunch. Let's go and... Oh! Oops. We're fine. We're fine. But yeah, Volfex, I will... Once we start marrying people in there, I will marry up Fang first. Also, Tori's got another question. Yeah, keep them coming. You're on fire tonight with them. Down to answer things. Really? Nothing there, right? Should I dump it here? I've dumped all my food somewhere and I don't know where and it's bugging me. I suppose I could always switch to wheat for a bit, but it's a bit more wheat source than no, this was, I remember the sugarcane, this was my inventory, and I guess I just didn't have any food there. Guess we've got to switch to wheat then. Without disturbing the crops, which I seem to be very good at doing accidentally. Oh god, yeah, really good at doing. I need a hoe in here. Even just like a wooden one would do. Nothing fancy. Get back up here. Yeah, there we are. Well, oh, we've got regular stone. Suppose I could make it a stone hoe, why not? By just grabbing some cobble. And then moving my way to here. I never got that one coal that I needed. Again, gonna just check up here in case, because rather than go all the way down to the hovel. Not a sausage. Oh, I did check those ones before. Hold on, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay. Really? Does anyone think of a good name for that one drowned zombie that's just been there for, like, in the background for a bunch of streams? I feel like he should be named at this point. I just haven't quite come up with a good name for him. Right, let's... Oh, we need to strip these logs. Hang on. Which also means taking the shield off, apparently. Call him Bamboo. Oh god. Let's don't remind me. I think we've got enough memories of the bamboozling without him being there. Unless I can get him to hold a bamboo. If I can get him to hold a bamboo instead of a bone, then that could be really funny. But I don't think you can make them swap what they're holding. Now, I'm more in tune with conflict-related affairs. They're quite rare on the server. That means I divert my attention to brainstorming any potential causes of conflict. So I'd like to ask, what would happen if there were to be an opposing church religion established later on in the future? That is interesting. More specifically, rumor of the Church of the Sword. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we would... I mean, you know... I'm saying, you know, I wouldn't stop anyone establishing it. But, you know, You would be wrong to choose swords over axes, is all I'm saying. Oh. But yeah. You would, in fact, be basically heretics. Given that the number one thing we preach is that, and I'll get to this with, like I say, I really need to get on these sermons, actually. If people are writing law for this and potentially coming up with churches of swords, clearly, people have lost the way. clearly we need to, really, remind people why axe is the superior weapon and indeed tool choice. I need 2 iron, and there's been an iron hoe in this chest the whole time. Oops. Okay, well, lesson learned. Now, I'm a neutral standing person in this situation. I'm making the Church of Femboy Thighs. Oh, go nuts for that one. That one, these two can totally coexist. I have no problem with Femboy Thighs. I've fucking another one for the RT out of context. Comp at some point. Oh. But swords, ooh. It's kind of like going up to, it's kind of like going up to, like, a Christian church leader and be like, hey, can we just, like, hold the, you know, Satanists Anonymous meeting next door? It's like, But I can take the potential argument points ammunition the Church of the Sword may have against yours. Yeah, you know what? I've got my points locked and loaded. But, I mean, or unless you want to save that for, you know, potentially I'm almost imagining like a Phoenix Wright-esque, trial, against mine, because I have thought, like, pretty long and hard, for me at least, about, you know, my kind of devotion to the axe here. But yeah, I mean, whether you want to spill the beans now, Volfex, or whether you want to hold it later for like a surprise kind of like J'accuse kind of thing, you know, I'm kind of good for either. Right. So now all I need is 2 iron to make some shears, and I believe, oh, and also we need more gunpowder, which means we need more sugarcane. So I shall go and do a quick sugarcane harvest, and then I will spill you for one of them, at the very least, since you're a good lad. Well, thank you kindly, sure. What doctrine does my enemy subscribe to? I guess in small part, at least. Because I would be interested to hear the rationale. Let's have a look here. And there we go, right. Go. Da-da-da-da-da. God, I forget how big the sugarcane farm is, actually. There's, like, quite a lot of it going on here. There we go. Yup. Da-da-da-da. And there we go. Neat. So that should be more than enough paper for a bit. For the purposes of making fireworks. I'm still, like... Actually, didn't Fang just give me a full chest of fireworks? I don't even need to make a bunch for here. I may be stupid. Look, in my defense, it's been a little while since I last got on the server. I kind of forgot. I forget things. Very... Oh, Jesus, we're still not entirely happy with that, are we? Yeah, I could, in fact, just, there's 5 emeralds in here, and a bunch of stained glass. Neat. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And, we shall re-equip our faith. So, the plan now is, I guess we'll put this here. So we go out with our patented, beekeeping tools, which are a lit campfire and some shears, apparently, and we find beehives. I guess it'd be really nice if we could maybe bring a Silk Touch pick or something. And see if we can liberate some and bring them back here. I do think I have a Silk Touch pick about. Let's go and try and find one. It's in one of these, I think. Is it? Did it get rolled into this? Fortune, efficiency, mending, efficiency, unbreaking, mending. No, it's probably upstairs, because that's where the... Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually not. Let's give it a double check here. Oh, it's probably here. No. Fascinating. I have a few beehives next to my base. Ooh, I might come and... I won't pinch the ones next to your base, but I might come and harvest the honeycombs from them. Now, that would be neat. I would also mean finding your base. I don't think I've actually been there yet. I've been kind of very keeping to myself, for better or worse. No. A cursed object. I forgot I called that sword that. Oh, that's funny. I'm just across the river. Oh, okay. Let me just find where some of my stuff is, because, God, I really left this place in a state in terms of chest organization. I can see your base. Oh, okay, I see. I thought that was Nox over there. There's Reaganlave. We do need that, potentially, instead of this hoe, I guess. The main offensive argument I'll put against the axe is the fact they can be used or insinuate violence, specifically warmongering. While both axes and swords have their own agricultural uses in Minecraft's realm, axes are much more capable of dealing damage through an entrance and capable of breaching shields, both of such are beneficial for PvP, which may exactly be a problem. You see, it's funny you say that, because a large part of my sermon is going to be that, yes, axes are the superior because they're better in PvP. Like, you can have, Johnny Hotshit come up here and, hop around you and try and sword you, but gets beaten by that. Like, gets beaten by that and some half-decent tracking. You know what doesn't get beaten by this? Whack! It truly is, it's the superior, tool. And not only that, but, I won't go into everything now, actually. I'm going to save some of that for the sermon. But one of the points on why I swear by the axe over the sword, and there's another, I guess, sneak preview here of a point I'll bring up, which I'm not going to put into words now, but, it's worth considering, is that, yeah, the Church of the Axe is cool because you can get so much power out of an axe that's so much cheaper than a sword. At least that's one of three main points I'm bringing up. The main sermon revolves around three specific points, and you've touched on one of them there, which is that axes, even when they might be out-damaged by swords, still get around shields. And in fact, if they hit someone with a shield, they can disable them, and I think they do double damage, something ridiculous as well. Because I don't know about you, Artorius, but when you're in a server that actively denounces player against player violence, a bearing weapon that can both be able to not wage such fights or do so with immense mystery would be a counterpoint they have against you. I suppose, but is the sword not also entirely built for combat? It feels hypocritical for, those across the aisle to band, if they were banding together behind, the Church of the Hoe or something, which has infinite comedy potential, as I'm sure we're all aware of, then, fair enough. Fair enough, maybe I could say, okay, the axe is more offensive than the hoe. But if you're going to band together specifically behind the sword and tell me that, that's... Okay. It almost feels like the pot calling the kettle black, as it were. Hey, I'm at Spear's base. I don't think I've actually had a look around here before, so let's give that a go. Once I've dealt with, this lot. Jesus, I'm not getting my crits today. Almost hit Spear. Let's not do that. Because I, for one, even when, oh, wow, this looks so pretty. Hang on. Hang about. But I'm going to pause sermon talk for a second here. This looks really pretty. God damn. Yo. Also, auto cactus farm. And that's, the Tory Gate now, the portal is cool as well. That's, yes. I love that. This is not where the bamboo came from. Well, yeah, I'm going to assume I'm going to find, a chunk of forest that's, had stuff missing. Oh, let's be fair, you could have just replanted there and I'd never know. But I'm going to assume it came from a forest. Oh, hey, here we are. Here's a beehive. So, allegedly, if I put this here and then do that. Yeah, there we are. That's 3, Oh, I have to rebuild the fecking... I have to rebuild the campfire every time. There is a... hold on, that's rare. Spear, are you aware that there is a skeleton horse? You need Silk Touch to pick them up. I forgot to pick up my Silk Touch pickaxe. Are you aware of this? I feel like this is kind of rare. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. He snuck up on me. Apologies about the hole. I don't have any dirt to fill it. So out of it, if I do without this, is it just going to summon bees? It is going to summon bees. Okay, cool. Ow. Well, that's kind of fine, because I can one-tap them. Where did the honey go? There it is. Give honey. Yeah. Right. Oh, and then they just kind of bugger off after a bit. Don't kill the bees! I tapped one! Oh. Oh, they don't respawn. Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay, yep. No, my bad. I thought they did. I thought they just respawned from the hive after a bit. My bad. Sorry. I feel like I've come over here and I've been a huge nuisance. But, no, thank you for showing me those beehives. I will go and find some further afield now. Oh, I did get my my Silk Touch pickaxe even. Neat. Okay, right. I thought I forgot to get it. I'm all over the fucking place being scatterbrained at the moment. Right, but yeah. No, very cool base, Spear. I haven't got my elytra on, that's why it's not working. Oh, that is actually really, really sick. Hell yeah. So, we've got to go and locate some bees. I don't know what the best way to locate bees is. I guess you just kind of walk through a forest as opposed to like elytraing through it. Also, if there's a specific biome bees like more, I'm not really sure. Something like this feels like it'd be their jam. Anywhere with a lot of flowers. Right, that's what we're looking for. Okay. This has, like, some flowers. Let's go and check around. I do remember there being some bees kind of, like, in the river, the other side of the church. Well, not in the river, but, like, next to the river. Okay. And then, I guess, briefly rolling back round to sermon and church talk again. I must thank you, Volfex, for the heads up there. I can definitely fine-tune my sermon a little bit with that in mind. If that's, if that's your kind of finger on the pulse, general population, what the general population is thinking there, I can definitely adjust the sermon a bit. To make it more palatable, shall we say. Okay, Well, this is flowers, and this is not bees. Again, I'm really not sure what the best way of locating bees is. Oh, I also need to go take some more food, and then may as well just keep this on, actually. Maybe there's some bees over here? Ow. If not, then there's plenty of pigs, and I need more food, so... now, I know I want going to simply share one point of the counter-argument the swords have against you. Okay, okay. Yeah. It's like I say, if it's someone's bit that's they're gonna drop on me later, then I'm totally fine to react to that kind of like ad-lib as best as I can. I'm not great at ad-lib stuff, but at least I kind of know it's coming now in some form, so I can somewhat shore myself up against potential counter-arguments. But since both points I have are basically tied together by nature, I think I'm obligated to let you to at least let you know as well. You know what? I will... so long as it's not going to upset anyone that, like, I already know their bit or something, then go for it, I guess. But again, if you think it'd be better as a reveal at some point, then I'm also cool with not knowing, I hold currently, obviously, some stake in this race, but... Wait, I heard bees. I forgot I was looking for them. Where did I hear the bees? I just going insane? I might be going insane. I thought I heard bees. Where are they? Where are the bees? No, that's pumpkins, not beehives. It's not exactly a spoiler, more so pointing out the obvious from the bare nature of things. Yeah, well, on your head be it, I suppose, Volfex. We will roll with it, I suppose. There's plenty of these pigs around here, which is great, because I desperately need more food. There's not a lot of beehives when you're looking for them, huh? We've got a 2 from Spear. Oh, boy. Right. Let's hit that there, and then I'm honestly gonna go back to the church and look for the hives on the other side of that, 'cause at least I know they exist. I don't think anything exists in this birch forest. I don't know why. I think they're just, I don't know, are bees allergic to birch or something? Don't rightly know. And also, I'm gonna have to regroup to catch some of this, because like 6 candles. I assume it's like a 1-to-1 honeycomb to candle ratio. Maybe I'm wrong there, actually. No, it sure is. Then this is just die. Only had 2 spare bits. I was trying to send them. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Yeah. I got advised to not set the minimum bits to 1, but maybe I should. You'll have to forgive me for that, Spear. I made affiliate literally last week, and I kind of guessed a lot of the settings. So I think what I've got at the moment, like, works, but you know, if it's not how things are normally set up, I apologize. I can get that working. I'm moving and grooving here, you know. I'm trying my best. Wow. Okay. Yes, we really have not found any bees out here. Which I guess means back to the drawing board. If you intend to make a lot of candles, maybe worth looking into building a honeycomb farm. Yeah, which I guess means first finding beehives and kind of bringing them back. So we're still somewhat at stage 1 there, societal squash. Also, hi there. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. Welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by. Bee! Where is your hive? Yes. Right, okay. So if I silk touch you... Oh, do I do this first, actually? Oh, God. It did not like spawning those bees. Okay, there was a hive behind me. So maybe in the day I can actually just look for bees, and that's the best way to find beehives, as it were. Oh, the bee is still angry. I need him to get off of, like, anger mode. Just wait for him to stop patrolling, and then I'm going to go and steal his hive. And I'm hoping a silk touch pickaxe does this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, bees 2 out of 3. No! There's a bee missing! Look, your hive! Young bee! Come to the hive! There we go. Total bee location. Neat. Okay. Right. A single bee. You can also breed bees, I believe, to make up for missing bees. Oh, well, thank God. That's definitely good to hear. The fun animal fact, by the way, everyone. I've completely forgotten the way back to the church. Maybe it's this way? There's a village there, which I think means that, I think means I have no idea where I am. No, this is Mending Village, right? This is Mending Village, and I know where I am, and I'm not crazy. I've just gone in a bit of a weird circle. Yeah, this is definitely Mending Village. Because it's even got this lad here. Yep, there we are. Okay. So, now that we know that this is Mending Village, we can go in a thiswardly direction, which will lead us back to the church. But yeah, definitely good to hear we can breed bees to get them back. Although how we do that, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I might have to do a bit of honeycomb farming. But for now, I guess it's at least good to... Whoa, boy. There we go. Keep looking. I guess it'd be over here. And then the hill up to the church should be there. Yeah, we're fine. We're lovely. Oh, it's over there. Okay, I was looking at the wrong bit of hill, but I suppose it works. Also, although I came in with the tech raid and I've been lurking, not a problem at all. Like I say, lurkers and chatters both very much welcome alike in here. And I do appreciate you stopping by and checking me out. It's good stuff, you know. We have fun here. Now, I get the horrible feeling that there are no bees in this hive. Currently. I don't know how to coax them back. I have my words tidied up for your convenience. Should I begin? Yeah, go on then, Volfex. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of dying to tell me this, so... I will permit such an action. It sounds very grandiose, but it's essentially equivalent to, sure, why not? Okay, so we know there's one hive there. I'm going to assume you're part of that same hive. Are there any other hives around? Weirdly, that hive's spawning next to, like, no flowers. Very odd. There we go. One of you there. Oh, Societal Squash, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for joining the rescue effort to get me out of the Glade of Dreams. Because I sure as hell am stuck here. Oh. It sounds great until you realize that everything is a bit weird because it's dream logic. You shouldn't... no, looting is a matter that greatly contributes in peacetime as well. A very sizable chunk of the economy driven the server encompassed around mob-oriented drops. Okay, okay. Oh, I've lost the fucking hive. Mob drops that are greatly made efficient by swords, sweeping edge, and fast chopping rate, along the fact that they can actually be enchanted upon them without using books. The swords are as much for peacetime equipment as everything else, including the axe. Now, I can't argue that sweeping edge and looting are nice enchantments for killing mobs. And I'm not going to go and say that violence against mobs is, you know, somehow some horrific act, because let's be honest, it's not. Oh, Jesus. Can you not, sir? I'm trying to have thoughts, and you are interrupting them. There we go. Oh, B's 3 out of 3. There we are. Now here's what I'm trying to... Oh, it goes deeper. Ooh. Okay. Da-da-da, there we go. Let's go see if we can find... I don't know how many beehives is good for a farm. Like, should we say let's try and get like 4 or 5? Although, admittedly, trying to search them at night is going to be significantly harder because we're not going to be able to see the bees. You have to be specifically looking for the hive blocks, which is a tall order, you could say. Also, I'm not denouncing the credibility of the axe. I cannot denounce the credibility of the swords neither, based off facts, and so can't anyone else. It depends entirely, I guess, on what you're looking to use them for. Or, I guess more accurately, what they're advertised for versus what they actually do, in a sense. The reality is that despite the extra strength, the sword as religion does have its merits to stand toe-to-toe to yours. What I'm saying is the Church X does not hold total dominance of it can and will be challenged in the future. Oh, it can be challenged, sure. But the people on the other side will be wrong. And you should be prepared to... Like, see, okay. Should be prepared for what comes, eh? Oh, believe me. If anyone comes knocking, I'll be more than prepared. They can be kind of modular because you can also get honey from the hive. So some people make 2 farms, 1 for each. Oh, okay. I say that's a hell of a statement there, Volpex. It almost sounds like you're kind of making a declaration of war early. But no, like I say, there are definitely some points in there that I can't dispute. Like the whole looting thing. Sure, you know, I will give you that. I don't think even with books you can put looting on axes. It'd be really funny if you could, but I wonder if you can actually, just not through normal enchanting means. I mean, you can put like unbreaking on shields via that. I think 6 is a happy number. They're a good bee farm to choose about it if you decide to go that way. Okay. So, yeah. We'll see what else we can get for now, I think, because, like I say, kind of difficult to do this in the night. Well, as I said, I'm on the sidelines, and I monitor conflict wherever it can happen. Okay. Okay. I like it. Eye in the sky type thing. No problems with that at all. Also, watch this skeleton get murked by this dog. If he ever catches up. No, he's just running. Somehow even funnier. There you go, lad. Oh, Christ. Well, you know what? It killed the baby zombie, honestly, W. I'd hate those things. I'm simply informing the potential chance of this conflict happening. That's fine. And if it's a conflict, you know, in terms of our sermons and our doctrines, I'm willing to meet, you know, whoever head on. And if if it turns into a more physical clash, I also believe I can meet them head on there. And you shouldn't rest on your laurels when it can unfold. Ooh, I tell you what, I do love this from a lore perspective. Like, I guess, somewhat breaking character, question mark, is like head of the Church of the Axe here. I do love this from a lore perspective about like a kind of rival, something popping up and there being disagreements there. Obviously, you know, the Church of the Axe is still going to denounce swords as evil tools of Satan designed to cause suffering. And if they happen to cause suffering to mobs that happen to benefit us, then, you know, it's kind of like 2 negatives make a positive. But for a lot of other applications that the sword is, you know, allegedly meant to be good at, it does get outclassed by the axe. And what's more, there's other things that I think paint the axe in a more humane and righteous light than the sword. But like I say, you know, I'm far from resting on my laurels, if that's what you're worried about. Clearly, it means I need to finish the church a bit faster so I can start holding some sermons. But, yes. You've given me much food for thought, Volfix, and I thank you for that. Very interesting times indeed we may be living in soon. Also, God, bees are actually fucking impossible to find. I'm gonna maybe need to look that up, how to do that later. So, you know what? I think we're gonna call off the bee hunting for now. What I'm gonna do is head back to the church, which is this way. I think. I hope. Otherwise, uh-oh. Yeah, it'd be like, right. Yeah, I was right. I was right. Okay. So let's head up to here. Nox, I believe you said your creeper farm had some string. Am I still good with you to borrow some? Because it turns out I'm going to need it for... This is also very pretty, I've got to add. I did all think this is like all part of the same base, but I guess it's Spears there and Nox is here. Oh, and I see the castle coming along in the background as well. That's neat. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got in here? It's 24 string. Ooh, there's a lot of string here, actually. Also a lot going on. It's like you're boiling them. This is a mob boiler, it looks like. Oh, but yeah, I'm sure Nox won't mind. I did get permission earlier. It's just, you know, I guess I'm retroactively asking for permission again or something. So what we can do with candles that is pretty cool. I do also need to go and see if anyone's got an iron farm up, because I want more of these light fixtures. Because I think the torches with like the upside down anvil and item frame does look like proper torch holders, which is a very cool look. The only problem is each one requires an anvil, which is like half a stack of iron. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make some candles. And I think the other thing I wanted to learn how to make was a lectern, which we need a bookshelf per. I have an iron farm! Hell yeah, Spear. I mean, I probably won't do it. No, I'm going to assume you were just super excited about that and you were yelling it. Oh. The caps were not accidental. The caps were destined. I may come by that at a later date, because I've got 36 blocks of raw iron. I could smelt some of that first. But I could also come over and potentially use a bit of that if you don't mind. Yeah, if I'm to be honest, the server is still very much young. Oh, for sure, yeah. Like, there's definitely, a lot of new things can be added, a lot of things can happen with sizable possibilities and dynamics that can unfold through them. I don't... Excellent. Thank you very much for that, Spear. Yeah, there's definitely, like, interesting directions people could take this in, for sure. What did I come in here for? I came in here for something. I've completely forgotten what it was. Books, that was it. I need, I guess all that sugar cane we harvested earlier. Let's go, and I might only need a couple of lecterns, to be fair. I have some law suggestions drafted out as well, waiting to be presented to Fang when she does eventually have time for it. If she does find them good enough to implement, trust me when I can say it can be quite in-depth. Out of interest, Volfex, and I'm just taking a wild stab in the dark here. Do you, by chance, happen to do any, like, DMing or GMing for TTRPGs? Just curious. Just got this very small, sneaking suspicion that you might be very into that. You know, no reason. Just got this hunch. Oh, hey, he's a pigman. TTRPGs, tabletop role-playing games, your D&D and the like. Because I just get the feeling this feels like a lot of kind of like DM plots out a session talk. Ah. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot the maths for books for a second there. I need 6 books, and then I need 2 bookshelves, and then a lectern is made with slabs, I believe. Yep, 4 slabs. So we need 8 slabs here, which I'll make out of oak, I guess. Means I have to use these. I've probably got some slabs somewhere that I could have used, but it's fine. 2 lecterns, which would be useful for holding books, because you can put books on them, I think. In fact, we should have no books spare, because... No, we can make another couple. There we go. A couple of books. Solid experience, none, but I'm it's kind of to think about in-depth world-building exercise when my brain does the drifting away thing it always does. Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I mean, and it drifts around quite a bit. Yeah, well, if you're ever looking for, I guess, a hobby to pick up in the future, perhaps look into GMing or DMing. I've personally done it, God, a fair few times, actually. I've done it so many times, I'm fully, thoroughly burnt out on, like, 5e specifically. But, like, it can be a lot of fun. I will say that. So what I can now do is, and this is a very rough draft, I just kind of want to get some of the basic materials here to show people, but we can have, like, you know, like lecterns and candles in here, and stuff. Obviously these will be on, like, shelves and that, but I do kind of like the idea of having candles around. Can't put them on top of stairs, which is interesting. We could also have shelves on the back of here. I wanted to see how that looked, actually, and I'll do that. So if we look for a shelf... no. What was it called? I guess I have to have the stripped log on me, otherwise it won't show me. Because it did come up saying like, oh hey, here's the crafting recipe for this earlier, but apparently not right now. There we are. Have that, and then... No. What's it called? A bookcase? No. I don't know. Is there like an American word for it I'm missing? I feel really stupid when I work this out. Hang on, I'll flick through here and it'll come to me eventually. When I happen over the icon. Not an armor stand. Not a respawn anchor, although that's interesting. I could probably build one of them if I really wanted. None of those. Although getting a big map, maybe, for the top of the church might not be. Oh, it's just a shelf, and we need 6 stripped logs. Okay. Go and put down some more stripped logs, then. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strip all these. And then tweak them all back up. Oh, not to be pessimistic or grim with anything in this, but is it the idea to build a church with flammable wood blocks that could potentially burn the whole building down the future? Or, to be fair, if we're talking strictly outside of RP, I think that's covered by the hey, don't like deliberately grief people's builds things. Like the bamboo was funny. The bamboo was removable. Having the entire church burned down, unless it's a literal informed beforehand lore thing, kind of sucks. I would expect that to not happen out of respect. Like as much as I may disagree with the Church of the Sword, I'm not going to go and bomb it as soon as they try and build it. I think I'm not like disagreeing with that because I know the caliber of people on this server are just fine. So I trust them to not. Oh, does that look good? That might look really good, actually. Yeah, okay. And then can we, like... Oh, we can put anything in there. We can put a wooden axe in every single one. Yeah, I meant it RP-wise. Rabbit arson would absolutely such, I won't lie. Want to prank Fang with me? Are we doing reverse, bamboozling? Or something else? I don't know why I'm typing, actually. You can probably hear me, Spear. Replace a red wood with the blue one. Ooh. In fairness, also, I've got to... maybe. You know what? Hold on. Okay. I have something else in mind. Well, I don't have time to set it up right now. Yeah, but we'll, I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, gee, I really should be going and doing other things, but at the same time, that would be funny. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. Shall we? Yeah. There we are. I've deliberated. We're doing this. As I guess the final thing. Ooh, right, do excuse me. Before we head off. So, to Fangs. Is her redwood just like the floor, I guess? But the grimness aside, if you're already planning to redesign the church's infrastructure, and want the old one to go with the dramatic layer, you can always put this potential plan and have a church reborn in a more prominence like Phoenix from Ashes. Yeah, could certainly have a go at that. When we say the redwood... Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just looked at where you are. That's a lot of redwood. That's a lot of redwood. A roof, yeah. Oh. Oh, we're going to be here a while. So, I mean, do you want to get on, I guess, placing and I'll do chopping? Is that the best way we coordinate this? Or I just, like, keep going along? Oop. Yeah. We're also going to knock all the torches off this, which is potentially more of a problem. Okay, here we go. I'll put them back. Okay, fair enough. Oh. We love engaging in mild to moderate evil. I kind of almost want to, like, cut our job in half by doing a bit of maths here and just going, like, what if we checkerboarded this thing? But maybe that's just my, wanting to, like, over-design things, kicking in there. Because, like I say, yeah, this is going to be very funny, but it's going to take us a heck of a while. But I'll do it. I'll do it while I'm chatting to the good people of stream. But yeah. So, while we're here, how's everyone's days been today? That one block does not want to go. You know, have you all had good days in chat? You all chilling at the end of a long, hard one? Or I guess if you're in a different time zone, you might still be in the middle of a long, hard one. This is a good time to say wood, unlike bamboo, doesn't automatically grow while you're away. This is quite the arduous form of evil, especially with the back pain you'll develop. I think I only have enough for half. Okay, we'll go until you run out then. Okay, we've done this side. So now the next bit I want to do is like this section over here. Oh. It fell. There's going to be so much redwood here, actually. Yeah, we're going to have to pick, like, all of this up. He says, breaking his knees. Don't worry. I got this. Yep, there we go. Nailed it. Ow. Is there a wood for this? I guess it's here. That's mangrove. Where's crimson? Crimson, here we go. Well, I have to say, a checkerboard pattern would actually annoy Fangy more in comparison if you do want to stretch the box up. This is what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we checkerboard this. So let's go up until, I don't know, about here. Let's also make sure that the checkers we're doing aren't even. That's the real evil there. We're going to checkerboard it badly. And then, like, if we run out of the blocks halfway through the checkerboard, even better. So I'm going to mine out this lot here. Better yet, just don't give it a uniform pattern. Have random splots over there. Random splots can look kind of like a pattern, though. I think it's more off-putting to have a pattern that looks like it's been done badly. Oh, man, you're evil the same way I am. I have my moments, you know. I can be a little villainous when I need to be. Particularly when I spend half an hour fucking digging through bamboo to get to my church. But yeah. Didn't get to do much interior decorating the church, I guess, but we did at least find out how to make candles. We've made the lecterns, and, you know, I've got an idea of, like, putting candles and lecterns in those little side bits. I should also put some stairs in somewhere at some point. Wait. Okay, hold on. Volflex may be having an idea. I have an even eviler idea. I'm listening. Although, for the minute, replace a few blocks around with dirt. And you put some bamboo on. Yeah, and grow bamboo on them. I called it before you opened it up in chat. Right, so the next checker I guess we're going to want is, like, here. And we're going to have that come through to... Gotta get these bits under the blocks as well. It's very important. Not too much, just a few. Just a few as, like, a calling card at that point. And then, yep, from here. And then to here. Yes, this is going along nicely. I'll pick that up, I guess. Bing. There we go. Careful not to chop the blocks away with spear standing, because that is going to not necessarily help our progress. There we go. Let's get some more stuff moving in here. And then I guess the next one we want is like one at the end here. So we go like all the way across this. Now this one, I think it's going to be a pain to cut under the tower. So I'm just going to cut around it. Which is going to make it look even more disgusting from the underside. Which is great. So I think that's going to really add to the grossness of this. Now, how evil are we if Sister just randomly places dirt lock on top of one of a chest just to grow a singular stalk of bamboo? Better yet, just leave, like, a singular, like, bamboo in a flower pot somewhere. Okay, and then I think we come over here. There we are. Ooh, gotta be careful with spear standing. There we are. How are we doing on the blue pranks works here actually, but blue planks front, by the way, spear. One there. Okay, so I guess our next checker is... Ooh, that one there actually is really... I got 10 more stacks. Okay, we still got a bit in us then. We could actually... Where does that come to out there? It's here, right. So we want this checker to... And then that comes from, like, here, I'd want to say? Yes, and then that one is... Oh, it's also there. Oh, you know what, actually, you're so right. You're so right, Spear. This is the way. Like, we could do big checks, or we could just, for these bits, do small checks. Let's change up the patterning to just small checks for, like, the inside of here. Yes, okay. That's a crazy good idea, actually. We've got, like, a row of big checks, and then we just, like... Yes, okay. Now, do we want to do another big check in here or a small check is the question. Because now that we can alternate, and place it the pot in the most annoying spot possible, like the crafting table, the furnace, yeah, or just like on top of the chest. So you have to break it before you get in the chest. If you can even put plant pots there, I'm not sure. Yeah, so I love how it's checks, but it's slightly fucked up in places as well. That's very good. Okay, I guess we just do... we do, like, a check of indeterminate size, you know? Let's just say it ends here, you know? We're really Bob Rossing this at this point, you know? We've just got some happy little checks in here. I truly am an artiste. This is why I should never be allowed near a canvas. We're going to get under the wall here, but not over there. Again, because it's different and it'll annoy people. I'm basically just trying to make people cry at this point. There we go. We have so much ground to cover here. And where does it come out to on this side? Like here. Yeah, okay. What we're looking for. Make sure we get rid of all of that under there. And that under there. There we go. Bit more of that. And then we guess we do like kind of the same over here. There we go. I think up to here is probably fine. Like, we just get rid of this chunk that I'm kind of marking out here. Yeah, you got it, Spear. And we will also go under the walls here. So this is like under walls inclusive. Because that's going to be just slightly harder to put back. Which is nice. There we go. God, I really... You know what? This actually calls for a changing of the Chibiati, which I'm going to do very quickly as well. Let me... I think the time for evil has come. Actually, what if we did this check randomly, just like... Say, for example... Within this check, we did it as, like, small. I think that could work. Yeah, there we go. I think this means war. You know what? It might. This is where Spear turns around to me after we've done this and says, by the way, Fang had nothing to do with that. So we will leave a sign that Nox did it. That does seem to be the safe way to go. Yes. So yeah, we'll give this one a full check. If we've got enough planks left for that. I'm going to assume we do. 2 stacks left. Oh, we're getting low. Okay, then. I know what we need to do for the grand finale, then. What we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Because we're not going to be able to check a lot of this up. And I'm going to very quickly Google something. Here we are. Let's have a look. So this will use up a stack. So I'm going to draw the outline of something for a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we are. Are you impressed, everyone? I've learned to count to 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I even got it right. Right, so if we fill in this circle, this should allegedly be a stack. So we'll get that done. And then I think with the remaining ones, we just kind of dot them around in small, like, squares in other random places, just so that she has to check the entire roof. Just in places that are going to be, again, a little annoying to find. Because I think I'm hilarious. And to my credit, I am. So, you know, it's backed up. Want to make this even more evil? You've got dark oak logs on you. I do, but I might still need them for the church. And I don't think I'm getting them back after this. So, while I like where your heart's at, the Volfex, I think I'm going to, maybe pass on. Once we run out of these, warp planks, I'm going to say that's enough damage done. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to show some mercy at that point. Okay. Less than 10? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm listening, then. If we need less than 10 logs. We should really go back down and pick those crimson planks up, actually, before we do any of the final, flourishes. Ooh, that's just a whole last block. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's put a whole last block in this. Oh, oops. Yeah, there we go. Just have it stick up like that. Right, now I'm going to run down... you see that brutal strip dark oak floor? I see exactly where you're going with this. Yep, you know what? You're so right. Let me just pick up all these first before they despawn, because I don't want to, like, make her lose materials. That's a bridge too far, if you ask me. Let's go put all these back in her wood chest. Or barrels. Yeah, because at least with that, that's actually a very easy fix. You can just right-click on them with an axe, and then, you know, it will basically be good to go. I regret having so little inventory space. No wonder I'm not picking up anything. Let's just dump a bunch of stuff for a second. Not my lectern, though. There we are, just all of this guff. So we can pick up more of this. I was wondering why my inventory filled so quickly. I was like, no, we have done a lot. No, I was just being silly. Oh, Nats! Thank you very much for the raid! Goddamn, whoa. Mars is red, Neptune is blue, the stars have aligned, we're raiding you! Damn, we've even got the jingle to go with it. Oh, well, thank you very, very much for raiding in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Yeah, so welcome on in. For those of you who haven't been here before, good now to you. I hope this broadcast finds you well. My name's Artorius Winchester, Scholar of the Dreaming Glade, and I mainly stream fighting games, but occasionally I do little bits of variety stuff, like this Minecraft we're doing, where we are, improving someone's roof. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, tell you what, I'm gonna just, I think 10 is fine. We're just gonna... We're making some home improvements. Wait, fuck, I forgot I'm a mod here. Oh, I'm not a mod here. Yeah, I should do a... Oh, I should have shouted out Lean Tech earlier, goddammit. Hold on, let me very quickly give you a shout out. Here we are. Slash... shout out... Nats... There we go. But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful stream. What are you guys doing? Yeah. And again, we need to put them in just places that like are gonna be just out the way enough that like can be kind of annoying. And in like just a few. Like, here's a pretty good one. I played the PS1 Spider-Man game and fueled my nostalgia. Even beat it. Hell yeah. Well, congrats on beating it, yeah. Is the PS1 Spider-Man game... No, it's... I'm not sure. Is it the PS1 or the PS2 that has the iconic music? The Funiculi Funicula, I believe as it is. Is the PS1 the one that also has the really kind of the QTE events that you can like fail and sometimes they're really funny that I've seen? PS1, yeah, hey, good, okay, I'm kind of familiar with the source material. Those need to raid and take care of yourselves first, and for those who will be sticking by, we're happy to have you around. Indeed, I mirror Volfex's sentiment there, and thanks for calling that out in chat, Volfex, because I'm still getting used to this whole being raided lark, although, you know, what a bleeding banger stream. And I think the QT was on the Spider-Man PS2. Right, okay, that's the PS2 one. I knew one of them was like the PS2 stuff. I just couldn't remember which. Let's... There we go. And another one here, I think. And then two more I think one under a chest is going to be very funny, if any of these have any. Okay, apparently not. Under this hopper, then. We will take under the hopper. And that furnace. Yup. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm so smart. That works so much better. Okay. Right. Well, mischief managed, I believe. We have successfully taken revenge. For those of you who aren't familiar with what we're doing here, this is the abode, I guess the castle, of Fangxiety, who, like, owns and runs this server. And I have it on good authority that she turned my glorious Church of the Axe, which I shall go and show off for our raiders, actually, in just a second, into... Oh, we've done this. Oh. This wasn't even what I was thinking here, but, like, that's very good. Yes. Okay, yeah. We've officially turned this into something truly horrendous. And slightly easier to clean up. Because it's not the entire roof. But, dear Lord. I also like that this is just a hole. I like... but yeah, we have it on good authority that, Fang here, like, put several thousand bits of bamboo around my, my church. So we are doing some renovating. And, yeah, before I was taken aback by what Spear's doing here. In fact, you know what I need to go and find? I'll see if Fang has some. I really probably shouldn't be borrowing stuff. Is this gravel bricks? It's neat. Didn't even know you could make them in vanilla, actually. Does Fang have any clay? Might be a bit of a long shot. If not, we can go outside. Or upon failing that, any bamboo. We do have bamboo. Okay, I need exactly... like, let's say 8 bamboo. She's been busy playing Total War. She's got addicted to it. So when she finally comes back to this, she'll be livid. It's just a prank, bro. It is just a prank. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, this river is fake. I need to go to a real river. And find some clay. Like this one might do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, try not to desecrate the landscape too much. Because I always find that really annoying when people, like, do a kind of hack job of these bits at the bottom of rivers and that. I think that's, like... it's not great. I should put some dirt back there, really. Make it a bit more discreet. Because, yeah, this is awful. This needs to be blocked up. And then we could definitely stand to do a little better on, like... this. I think this is fine. Maybe another block there. Yeah, that's better. That looks semi-believable. And now... casually discombobulates the architecture. Professional vandalism. Ah! I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I mean, Nox, if you're still watching, no, you're not. But yes, I like that particular touch. And now, I've got to remember how to make pots. I think you just, like, you make unfired? No? Okay. Do I have to cook this first? Cook a couple of it, I guess. I feel like not. This is beautiful. This is a work of art. Oh, I love how some of it hangs under, actually. Ooh, okay. We can make bricks out of that. Ah, yeah, we can make pots out of that. So we do need bricks. 3 bricks makes a clay pot. It would be weird. I would have thought you made them out of clay and then fired them, but I guess that's just me. Dog is, like, so loud. Which means how many of these do we need? There's like an infinite charcoal maker here somewhere, right? The infinite charcoal maker do be a little out of charcoal, it seems. Okay, so we can get 2, 4, I guess 6. And then 8 out of this. Probably a bit more than 8, actually, but we just need 8 pots for now. So there we are. Let's smelt a bit of this. And then, yeah, because there's 8 chests there. I'm going to see if my theory holds true here a second. If I place a pot on top of a chest... Oh, you can still open the chest just fine. Okay, well, it's a bit more underwhelming, but, you know, the thought was there. Could make double the number of pots. We probably do have double the number of bamboo. Yeah, and then we're just gonna real quick put a little bit of that there. Just, you know, just round the point home. No, I'm sorry, Nox will be taking the bullet for us this. Or more like the whole magazine of a flamethrower. Yep, it was definitely Nox. Tomfoolery, I guess. It's all in the name of good fun because I don't have to take responsibility for it. Yippee! Unless Fang catches this VOD, in which case, oh no. Go. Almost there on the bricks front. And we were never here. True. How many more pots do I need? I need like a lot actually if I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna commit. Then I need another 2 to make the 8. So I'm crafting 3 for some reason. You know, let's just craft 4. I need another 6 pots. Because we've got 1, 2, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can currently make not even 1. So we're going to need... Here we are. Another 8 there. Another 8 there. 2 more coal, which I shall borrow from here. Bish. Bash. And then I think that much should be good enough. And then I think that will be the extent of our tomfoolery. Oh god, there is dirt being placed. That's... Well, I guess it can't spread too much, but... I mean, sure. I feel like this prank keeps getting added to. Want to showcase the whole roof again before we bolt for the door? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'll do a flyover. Okay, we need 6. We've got enough for 3 here. So it's another 2 we need. And then I'll do that flyover, and then I'm getting out of Dodge. And I'm totally leaving the bricks here. Wait, no, 2, not 3. There we go. You can still open these with these on top, unfortunately, but thus is the price we'll have to pay. Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing a pot. Oh, oops. Well, I guess we're not leaving the bricks here. Well, I guess that's how it goes. Because I can't do maths or something. Go. 1 there. 1 there. Uh-huh. Now, people might say that the fact that this is all bamboo related might just be, might make it a bit obvious that it was me. I would personally say that clearly this just means we have a bamboo trickster on the loose and he must be stopped at all costs. Okay, so once more from the roof. Yep, that's something. We didn't get the whole roof, to be fair. There's a lot of it that's still not done, but I think it almost kind of looks like a bit of modern art, really. Like, I could see this hanging in the Tate Modern as, like, a commentary on, you know, the injustices of the world. I feel like this, you know, this is the kind of abstract, modern-y type stuff that, you know, honestly, we've probably improved the property value quite a lot by adding this, if you think about it. So, it's, you know, we've done her a favor if you squinted it a bit. And with that, I will be returning to the church to, ah yes, modern art. I'll be returning to the Church of the Axe. Does it bother anyone else that it's the wrong way around from the outside? Obviously, it looks the right way from the inside, but there's still a bit of bamboo here. I'm still finding bamboo. Yeah. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay. And with that, I think I'm going to go and log off inside the church. And maybe I'll put the rest of these shelves down, actually. Again, internal fixtures subject to change. That back window bit subject to change. Definitely going to need to put a staircase in here at some point. You can't even get to these upper bits without, like, doing this. Ow. Which is not the best way of getting up, I have to be honest. Oh, sleeping. Yeah, hold on. I should go and quickly do that, I guess. To the hovel. Ooh. There we go. Let's sleep. And then, let's have a look. Here we go. That's going to be, interesting. I'm not going to ping Fang about it right away. Or maybe I should. I'm not going to ping Fang about it right away. Good night. That was fun. Yeah. I think I was probably just about to call it a night myself as well once I'd done this. But yeah, thank you for that, spear. That was indeed quite fun. I'll line up using that properly later, but okay. For reals is this time. Next time you guys see this place on stream, I'll have actually finished the interior decor. We've got how to make candles now. We've got, you know, potential places we can put candles and lecterns and other stuff in. The stained glass is looking fine. We need stairs and ways to move up. We need to do something with the back of that church because it looks a bit grim. Also, why haven't we got a... Okay, whatever. But aside from that, I think I am going to... is it F5? It is F5. Oh. I think... let me take my helmet as well. I'm going to love and leave you all there. So, thank you all very, very much for watching and for commenting in and for following, and for anyone who's raided in, a super special thanks to you. Say apologies, I think, after that last Nats raid that I'm hopping off, like, fairly soon as well. But I did say this was going to be a slightly shorter stream for myself tonight, because we're a bit outside of our normal schedule. But I had to come on and see all this in action. It was fun indeed, Spear, and thanks for that. So, what I'm going to do, hope you had a good one. Indeed I did, yeah. Appreciate the nice talk, Artorius. Not at all, and thank you all. Yeah, say thanks for streaming. Thanks very much for coming along, and thanks particularly Volfex for, pointing out the issues I have where apparently my stream randomly boots people off because I'm streaming in 1440p. Gonna try to pop in more often. It allows me to, if it allows me to actually watch it. Well, I'll see what I can do on that front. For now, I'm gonna go and find us someone to raid into. Let's go and raid into, Morgana. She's been streaming for like a while, actually. Yeah, she's been streaming for a long, long while. Because she was streaming when I was making my dinner earlier. So let's go and show her some love. Go and raid him. Tell her that Artie sent you. And, yeah, we shall get that moving. As soon as it lets us. And for everyone else watching on, say, the YouTube end, you know, when the VOD's up, or indeed right now, because I'm multi-streams there. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell!